Hello guys and welcome to the long-awaited Q&A with Bestle. I'm sorry it's taken so long for this to get out guys, but there's been numerous problems with why I couldn't record it, but I've now recorded it and finished editing it and everything, and I'm happy to be able to finally show you guys what we've done, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, getting your questions answered, although you have to understand that I couldn't do everyone's question because of course, that's ridiculous, there's a lot of questions to go through. So I picked about 25 questions and it took about 25 minutes, so a minute a question. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Just go ahead and leave some feedback down below. Like it if you enjoy the video. But without further ado, here it is. Do you plan on doing an MVP award event for 2014?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the last one was around June, July. Any idea? I think it was June or July.
Yeah, I think it's something like that. So is that the same date going to be replicated for...
Yeah, so I'll do it again at a similar sort of time. So then it's like a yearly thing.
That sounds
And
good.
instead of being linked to like a map reset, it's just a year-on-year thing.
Okay.
And I've still got the old forums for the other one, so I might put that live so people can see, where people came last year.
Oh.
And hopefully we can have some more categories, all that sort of thing.
Bestle, cake or cookies?
I'm gonna have to say cookies, but only the soft ones. Do you know the ones you get from like a bakery,
Oh,
where
yeah.
they're like they come out warm and they're still really soft.
Yeah.
Because you can get like hard ones that are like crunchy, and I don't like them.
So it's
But if they're soft,
almost like a cookie cake hybrid.
yeah. I think my favourite ones are the Rolo ones. So it's got like melted Rolos.
From Sainsbury's.
Yeah, they're absolutely great.
What is your opinion of hackers?
This is a tough one because obviously, I've kind of got a history of cheating and hacking.
What?
Yeah. So on Minecraft, when I first started playing, I didn't have a clue what I was doing, and I downloaded, a hack client. I can't remember which one it was at the time, but it was really rubbish, and I kept getting caught on servers. So I decided to write my own one.
What?
And at the time, I'd never done any Java coding or anything like that, so I kind of learnt as I went along. But I wrote my own client. It was just called the Gontroller client, and myself and Skaggs used it on servers like Justice Craft, Savage Realms, Fear PvP, Realmcraft I think was another one. So I have cheated a lot, but now that I'm a server owner, I'm kind of in a different position where hacking is definitely a bad thing, and if you get caught, you deserve to be banned, and that's just how it is really. It does annoy other players massively. So don't do it.
You sort of seen it from both perspectives, and
Yeah, so I've kind of got an interesting view on it.
okay.
'Cause I was a hacker and now I'm stopping hackers. So.
Did you think that controller would be so big like it is today?
Definitely not. We started the server with the intention of, because honestly we had like a group of friends that all played faction servers, and they were sort of egging us on to start something, and in the end we did. But no, definitely not. We did not expect it to get up to 500 players on at a time, 600 during events. That's just absolutely crazy. So yeah, definitely didn't expect that.
If you came across a genie who offered to make 3 wishes come true, what would those wishes be?
Can any of the wishes
No,
be?
you can't wish for more wishes.
Right. Okay. Can I wish? Can I wish for another genie?
Oh, that's controversial. Okay,
Is that allowed?
let's say 3 and 3 alone, just because I don't want this to get complicated. Alright.
So I'm not allowed any more genies or any more
No
wishes.
loopholes.
Right. Okay. So the first one would be an unlimited bank account.
Oh, genius. I know.
It's got to be done, right?
Probably buy some more wishes of that.
Yeah, for sure. Second would be, well, if I've got unlimited money, I may as well live a lot longer as well. So I'd probably wish to live for like another 200 years, but stay in my 20s. So I don't want to age, but I want to live a lot longer. Is that 2 wishes?
Yeah, wait. I don't know.
Does that count as 2? I want to live longer, but I always want to stay in my 20s. Can that be 1 wish?
Yeah, we'll allow it 1 wish, 1 wish.
Okay, so I've got unlimited money, and I'm going to live for ages and stay young. I think the third one. I mean, I would say something boring like World Peace, but I don't really care about that.
That's so bad.
So, I don't know. The third one's tough. Alright, third one. I wish for good health for all my family and friends. There you
Oh,
go.
that's a nice one in the end to finish it
That
off.
Yeah.
is so sweet.
Shut up,
It's like
Venus.
a pageant answer.
I thought you were gonna say something like, "I'd wish for Venus to be here with me." I was like, "Oh, that'd be so cute," but it didn't happen.
Nah.
Is the kit server still something that will happen?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, it seemed like a very good idea at the time, but starting any sort of a secondary server or a hub server is very risky because it will definitely segregate the community and put players on different servers, and they won't all be on the same server, which I kind of like. As much as people hate the 1v1 arenas, they keep people on the same server. So instead of having to go somewhere else, they can 1v1 on the main server. And I kind of like that idea, and I'll probably expand on that. So the features of a kit server, I'd move to Gontroller, but maybe put them in a different world or something. But I'll always keep them on the same server, so you can always be, interacting with your friends and faction members. But I don't think I'll split it up now. No.
Can you show us your gaming setup?
I'd love to, but not right now. It is very messy. There is literally just mess everywhere. I've got like paperwork, I've got wrappers and drink bottles and glasses and
All that Gontroller tax work.
yeah. What else have I got? Yeah, I've got so much rubbish. I definitely wouldn't take one right now, but I'll give it a tidy and get one together.
What got you into coding?
When I was at college, so probably around 16, 17, I did an A-level in computing, which is to do with computers, networks, and coding. And I was really bad at it. I think I got an E.
Oh god.
An EAS. So I was absolutely awful. I mean, that's pretty much the worst you can get without failing. And after that, I kind of just gave up. But then Minecraft came along, and then I got back into it and started learning. And I found that when I was learning, like self-taught, I found it so much easier to get into rather than having a teacher telling you what to do and teaching you. I just got really annoyed at that. So, when I was given my own time and my own space to do it, I really enjoyed it. So yeah.
Do you enjoy running a server?
Yes, I would say I do. I mean, it does take a lot of work behind the scenes. There's so much developing you have to do, so much, making sure the server's running properly and all that, and it does take its toll, because most nights I'm up until 5, 6 a.m. and sometimes, if something's going wrong, I have to stay up all night and not sleep, which has a massive impact on my social life, because then I'm just sleeping all through the day. But yeah, I still enjoy it, definitely.
Do you see a long future in Gontroller or Minecraft in general?
Yeah, I mean, as long as Mojang keep the updates coming, I mean, as much as some of them do suck, they do keep people interested in the game, and it's got a huge community with all the YouTubers and whatnot. So I think it's still going to be very popular in a year or so's time. It just depends what, if any other games come along that, take its crown. But yeah, I think there's, a lot of life left in it.
But what about like Gontroller as well? Like, what do you see?
I'll carry on running Gontroller as long as there's still players. That's no problem.
What do you plan to do after Gontroller dies out? Which of course is inevitable for any sort of community.
Yeah, for sure. Well, running Gontroller's given me a lot of skills with coding, especially Java, and I've actually been looking into making apps for phones, so like Android apps, because that's all in Java.
Yeah.
So I've downloaded the tools and stuff and had to play and made some real basic apps. But I think that's where I'm going to go. And either make a phone game or an application or something like that.
Is there any way that I can download these apps? Give them a test.
They're rubbish. They just draw lines on the screen.
Just say hello world.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. They don't do anything useful. It's more just for a test.
Oh.
But that is my next step in life, I guess.
How did you meet Skaggs?
I met Skaggs at school. I think we met. Wasn't primary school. I think it was. I think we went to the same secondary school, but I don't think I ever spoke to him at secondary school. So that's when you're how old? About 14 when you leave secondary school.
When you leave?
Yeah, I think it's about 14, isn't it?
No, I am 16. I'm in year 11.
Yeah, but my secondary school only
Oh,
went up to year 9.
Year 9.
So,
Yeah, okay, you're one of those.
yeah,
Okay.
so I met Skaggs in year 10, so the start of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I met him. I think we were in like a physics class, and I asked to borrow a ruler, I think, or a pen, something like that.
Oh, that's cute. You remember exactly what you're doing.
Yeah,
Wow, that was such a connection.
yeah,
That ruler. Building
Yep.
bridges between people.
building bridges, definitely.
What is the funniest or worst mistake you've made as a server owner?
There's two. There's definitely two.
I'll allow it.
Number
Making
one
me help
was
her.
when I was. Oh, yeah, that is a big mistake. Let me think. Yeah, so the first one would be when I started uni. I'd come on Minecraft when I was drunk. I mean, after this mistake, I stopped completely and never again. So what happened was I came on the game. I thought it'd be funny to sell an Ender Dragon spawner. So I think this was map 2. I'm gonna guess.
It was great.
Maybe even map 1. And yeah, I sold an Ender Dragon spawner, but luckily Swifty was around, so he
Cleaned
bought
you
he bought the spawner and sorted it all out. I think he banned me as well. And yeah, he rescued that. The other one would be, I think it was map 1 again. I was doing some world edits, and I accidentally selected a quarter of the map, like the entire map. So
Wow.
it was millions and millions and millions of blocks, and I set it to stone bricks by accident, and that completely crashed the server and screwed the map up. So I had to, do a backup.
How did you manage that? Did you mistype the number or something?
I was using the axe, so I think what I did was I selected one position but not the other, and I had a position set from when I was teleporting around.
Oh.
So I just selected a huge area. I just messed the entire map up. But yeah, we got that sorted in the end.
What made you start Gontroller?
Basically, I was an admin on another server, another faction server, but I was never sort of in a leadership position. I could never do what I wanted to do. And the owner of that server made some stupid mistakes, like he'd sell op to players for like $200 and all that sort of thing, so I got really annoyed, so I gave up with that. And then myself and Skaggs, we got a job at like a warehouse, and it was like packing boxes. I can't remember what we were packing. It was really boring. And we were just chatting away, and then I think we came up with the idea of actually starting up our own server, because none of the servers out there we felt were right, and we thought we could do a better job, to be honest. So we just decided to go ahead with it and start Gontroller.
And it's got you quite far, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, we started on like a shared host. I think it was £40 a month. But within the first few weeks, we'd already outgrown the host, and we had to expand to 200 slots, and then just continue growing from there.
When did you start to play Minecraft and factions?
I think it was 2011. It was in the beta. I think it was 1.7, maybe 1.6. Skaggs got me into it actually. He told me to buy the game. And we started playing on a server, but it was really dark, and I couldn't work out how to, change our brightness or anything, so I couldn't really see what was going on. I was really bad. I was so bad. And we built like a house, and we tried to hide it inside like a tree. It was so bad.
So contrary to popular belief, you were the noob and Skaggs was the best.
Yeah, he started playing Minecraft before me, probably about 6 months maybe before I did. And then he got me into it. I don't think he actually played factions or anything like that. I think he played like a creative server where he made like castles and shit or something. I don't know, which I've never been into. But yeah, we started playing factions pretty quickly, and we owned it up from there.
If you could own any car in the world, what would it be?
It's a very good question. A year ago, I'd have said an Audi R8, but things have changed, and I think my dream car now is going to be a McLaren P1. Have you seen that? It's
No,
like
I'm looking at it right now.
I think it's got like a 3.8 litre V8, and it's got like an electric motor as well.
McLaren P1.
P1. Yeah. So it's got an electric engine and a petrol engine.
It's got some weird advert coming up. That's
Really?
gonna be in the audio. Anyway, so yeah, so gonna get a beautiful McLaren, are we? P1.
Yeah, hopefully. Well,
One day.
I almost said next year, but there's no chance of that. Unless I win the lottery. But yeah, I would say in the next 10 years, that's my goal.
If you could choose 2 celebrities to be your parents, who would they be?
Wow, that's a tough one. I'd probably want somebody, super rich. So let's go for Bill Gates as my dad. And who would my mum be?
Someone absolutely.
And remember, she's your mom. Okay?
Yeah, I was
Oh
almost
yeah,
gonna say,
she's your mum.
I was almost going to say someone, like stunning, but
Yeah,
that
someone
wouldn't make
fit.
sense. So who's a good celebrity
But
mum?
you never know, they might pass on the looks to you. I'd say you want a rich mum and then a good-looking dad, so then you get the good looks from your dad, and then
That's a good shout, actually.
yeah.
Who
So
would
I
I
don't
go
know.
for?
Venus, who's a rich woman?
Angelina Jolie.
There you go. Go for
Okay,
it.
yeah, let's go for Ange. No, but she's weird, isn't she? Isn't
She is
like...
pretty. I've heard she's weird.
I think she's a bit strange, so... No, let's not go for her. I don't know, that's tough. Because you want a mix of good looks and money, I think, in a parent.
Yeah, that is always a good mix.
That's such a shallow thing to say. But
Don't care about any of their ethics or.
so shallow, but I don't know. Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, that is genius right here.
Okay, that's my mum. How old is she now? She's in the 40s.
40s,
Does the dad need to be of a similar age, or can we just...
Nah, we'll allow any sort of.
Right, Jennifer Aniston and Bill Gates then.
Sounds good. What does Gontroller mean?
Well, Jack, this is quite a long-standing puzzle. I
Yeah.
guess nobody's actually got it right yet.
It's just like Doctor Who.
Just like Doctor Who. Basically, it's a word that came from another game and is a non-English word. Okay?
Hmm.
They're the only clues you're going to get, because the person that gets it is going to win like a super awesome prize.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
Is this a thing now?
Yeah, it was a thing ages ago. wasn't
I
it?
never knew this.
I'm sure I posted a forum
You
thread.
probably
saying-
did, but.
But yeah,
So
it's
another
related.
game.
It's
not
from
English.
another game, and it's related to another language.
Probably some really stupidly obscure game and the language is Java or something.
No. No. Not at all.
Alright, I'll have to keep this in mind. See, if I Google it though, it's just going to come up with all of your controller stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But if nobody gets it by the time the server shuts down, I'll reveal what the word is about.
Everyone's just going to quit now. How did your first date ever go down?
First date, this thing. I'd have been probably in year 10, so I was quite old for a first proper date. I'd have
Yeah, that's
been
alright.
about 14, 15, and it was a girl from my geography class called Rebecca. Apologies for naming names, but I doubt you'll find her. Anyway, we went to the cinema. I think my dad took me, and basically we went to pick her up, and I didn't say a word to her in the car. It was so awkward. We barely even spoke to each other. Went to the cinema, watched the film. I think I spoke to her on the way back, and then that was it. Then I never spoke to her again. I didn't text her or speak to her in school or nothing. So, it was a bit of a disaster, to be honest. It was very awkward.
That's right, first dates, that's what they're there for, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
Ready you up for the real world.
yeah, definitely. Ready to go out for university.
What did you study at university and where?
I studied mathematics at Sheffield University, and to be honest, the actual course was a massive waste of time. I didn't learn anything. I never went into university. I missed lectures. I was basically a dropout. I mean, I still got a degree.
You
through
still got
some,
1-1.
Yeah, through some miracle, I got a degree. But it was more about the experience, to be honest. Going out pretty much every night, at least in first year, and meeting loads of new
independency.
people. Yeah, and living away from your parents. I'll definitely recommend it, but make sure you pick the right course, because I definitely didn't. It's a huge waste of time. And money. Lots
Yeah,
of
well,
money.
for even more of a waste of money now.
Yeah. How much is it now? A year?
9,000.
Wow.
Are you playing on an alt on Gontroller?
No. I will admit, when the server first launched, I did play on alts. I think I played on 3 alts. I played on an account called Fire, an account called Time, and an account called Wedro. And Wedro had a translator cape.
Wait,
Have you
what?
seen those?
no, what's translator cape?
So like people that contributed to translating the game to like other languages, they got translator capes.
How did you get one?
And well, it wasn't my account. I kind of obtained it. So yeah,
Is
but
this your hacking days?
no. It wasn't anything dodgy like that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, I wrote something that would let me log into the server as anyone.
Oh, so you could change your name kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of that. So I could log into Controller as anyone, that I wished. So I played on Fire, Time, and Wedro. I think Skaggs played as well, but I can't remember his account name. I think it was...
Skagological?
No, it was something random. But yeah,
Was it just for PvP purpose, or was it for joining factions and checking those things out?
we had our own base, we had everything, but we got raided by Torterra.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We thought we were invincible. We had like a floating base, with water walls, and we thought that was it. Nobody was going to raid us. And then Torterra came along with like a hybrid cannon, and we'd never seen one before, ever. And so we thought he'd like cheated. We thought he'd hacked to raid us, so I think we banned him. And made him explain how he raided these guys, but obviously these guys are us. And eventually, he revealed that it was a hybrid cannon, and we let him off. And then after that, we didn't really play on alts at all. And I wouldn't do it now. I mean, I see a lot of other server owners playing on their own server, but you're so tempted just to cheat.
Yeah.
Because you can just spawn things and give yourself loads of money. I just don't think it's fair on the players.
Don't you know that's what I do?
Secretly, Venus is Bestle's alt.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, I don't think it's fair to do. Because you are going to cheat no matter what you say. So yeah, I wouldn't do that now.
Have you been in Minecon, or are you planning to be?
Been in Minecon, as a participant.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get a little controller booth.
It was a chicken last year. I know that.
Wait, what?
Was I?
You didn't go last year?
Yes, you didn't
No.
go.
I didn't go.
Oh, I thought you meant
You
chicken.
told them
like,
to go.
you-
Oh, right, yeah.
I thought you
yeah,
meant you dressed up as a chicken.
No.
So
I haven't been, but I heard it's in Europe this year.
Yeah, I heard it was in England this year.
If it's in England, that's even better. But I'd love to, drive there. Take a bit of a road trip.
Bro, pick me up on the way, like I said.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm your brother.
But I would love to go. But conventions aren't really my thing. I don't really understand them, to be honest. I don't see the point. But I'm sure it'd be I'm sure we could make it a laugh if we just get absolutely wasted before we turn up.
I will be there.
I think it could be good fun. But I'll definitely try and get tickets for this one. Okay.
Who is your favourite staff member?
Whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Whoa. Well, Venus is in the call and Jack are in the call, so right now they're my favourites for sure.
Aw.
Aww.
Honestly, I would say every staff member does a great job. They don't get much for it, and they just want to help out, which is great. Obviously, there are people like Carl who are just awesome, but everyone does a great job, and there's no favourites.
We're one big family.
We are one big staff family.
Wait, no, we're not House of Legends.
What?
House of Legends is a family, aren't they?
Oh, alright, yeah.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, every staff member's in House of Legends anyway, right? So,
Just about at one time or another.
The lone wolf. I'm not in any faction, really.
I think we should call some staff members, so that is...
No.
Or we should force Venus to disband the faction, so...
What?
Oh, sorry, Venus. It's too
You
late.
can't do that to me.
Can.
I have rights.
Who is your favourite player?
My favourite player is definitely Rye the Beast.
Oh my god. Okay, let me
serious?
rephrase the question.
Oh, I have lost all respect
The
for you
question was
right
actually, who is your favourite player now that Riley the Beast is gone?
No, he'll be back. I'm sure he's going to appeal, and I'm sure he'll be back.
Oh.
But Riley the Beast is definitely my favourite, because I remember when he first joined, it would have been map 1, and he kept asking for, like, admin.
You made him stand.
So what we did is we made him stand on the controller sign for, like, a week to get admin.
Straight.
And a week straight, yeah, and he stood on the sign, fair play to him. And then we made him stand on top of the old shop, which is in, like, the middle of the castle. And we made him like a little house, and we put like a wolf there as his little pet. And he did stand on there. I think it was only for a few days on the roof of the shop. But I thought it was just so funny. And he is a troll, but you know, I always remember that, you know, that time.
He's just like come back every time he's still there, just like.
Wow.
Did you ever think about giving him admin after that?
No, not at all. There was no chance of that happening. But
At least help her.
it was so funny that he tried. But I've heard that he gave his account away, so I'm not sure that the Riley the Beast today is that same person.
So no wonder he's such a penis. What?
Yeah, I think it's a different person, you know, controlling
Okay.
the account now. So
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's what I heard.
Yeah. Do you see expansions to other games as a possibility within the controller community?
Before Battlefield 4 launched, I thought, you know, probably be a good idea to get, you know, a Battlefield 4 controller server, but I never really bothered, to be honest. It just seems like, I don't know, I don't think there's enough.
A lot of unneeded effort and no
Yeah,
like,
I mean, there's a
support.
lot of games I know the players play, like League of Legends and all those sort of things, but I've got no interest in them at all. I've never played any. I don't think you can even run servers on those sort of games.
Yeah.
So they're out of the question. But Battlefield would have been the only one, and I didn't bother, so probably not, no.
Okay, well, that's about it, I think. So, is there anything else you want to say to the people watching?
I just want to tell the people that I love you all. My name's Bestle.
Here it comes.
Not Bestle, Bestle.
Not Bestle. Or Bestle.
It's silent
Bestle.
Or
T.
Beastle. It's Bestle.
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys got some information out of this. Maybe I answered your questions. Who knows? But if you liked it at all, please give it a like. You know, ratings help me to know what you guys like and what you don't like. But apart from that, that's all. I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Although Beastle is quite
A
popular
lot. I
because
don't understand that. So many people call me Beastle, but I don't know why.
I think they're saying it's a joke. Like they're saying, "Oh, you're a beast," you know.
No, but like new players come on, and then they see me talking, and then they say Beastle, but they've just seen my name. This is Bestle, so I don't understand how they messed it up. Very
Because
strange.
people are from other countries, you know.
But
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they spell it differently.
yeah, why?
Pronunciation of letters are different.
Yeah, they're not pronouncing through chat, are they?
I don't know.
I have a question for you. One
Okay.
question. Would you be willing to do a
Me.
Minecraft Van
Oh.
Venus?
Really?
Why would you want that? Why would
Yes,
you want
I
that?
want to see how much money you can get for that.
Oh, I know. Can you do that? But then, like, set it up to my PayPal.
Right? No. We could do a band Venus, I guess. How much should we charge?
I don't know. However much you
$5?
charged for Amzi.
Well, how much are you worth, Venus, per hour? That's the question here.
1 cent. That's how much I got it for.
What do you charge per hour, Venus?
I don't charge anything per hour, and I make
69.
$30 in real life per hour.
Right, okay. But
$30 an
what about
hour?
your other job? What do you charge for that?
I don't charge anything.
Oh, it's free,
Knee
okay.
pants.
Slut.
Well, I'll see what I can do, I guess. I think maybe like 50 cents an hour is quite reasonable. I think that's what you're worth, so...
Alright, let me just go get my PayPal
At
sorted.
least do $1, damn it.
Keep on imagining your picture talking, Venus, whenever you talk.
Yeah.
Like, that's not Venus. Ah, well, that was fun, wasn't it?